Did you do that to me? I was so ready.
I know, I saw you and I was like, ah!
You just stole my clap.
Sorry. These words of my own, from my heart flow.
I don't know the lyrics.
I love you.
When did you start to so bad. We're going to be here all day. How long? 12 minutes and we've said fuck all. Hello wonderful human beings and welcome back to my channel. I am joined today by the wonderful Jack Murphy.
Hello. I apparently used to date Sarah.
He doesn't remember.
I remember one date.
Do you even remember? Oh yeah.
You know what I remember about that one date?
What?
We were sitting in the cinema going to see Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yep.
Apparently.
I don't remember that film.
I opened the Maltesers and they went everywhere.
All over me.
I'm pretty sure the popcorn went everywhere too.
There was popcorn?
You had the popcorn.
I don't even like popcorn.
You were holding it though, because I was eating it.
Oh,
so
right, okay.
Maltesers went everywhere.
Yeah.
But apparently we went on 2 dates.
Yeah, we had a second date. We went to the George.
I do not remember that.
You don't remember that? Oh god, my heart was broken. It was the first time we kissed as well.
I don't remember that either.
I was that unmemorable.
Okay.
So then I went to the toilet and you came up with me.
Okay.
No, but like I think we were both going to the toilet.
Right, okay.
So yeah, and then I thought it was weird because I was on a date, but you know, we were going to the same bathroom at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we came out and I washed my hands and you wash your hands. And then you just grabbed me and pushed me against the wall and we started making out. He doesn't remember that.
I remember now.
Do you actually?
I remember now, yeah.
Jack is a female to male transgender man, and I thought it'd be really interesting to do a video just talking about his experiences with his transition and before he knew he was trans. And I thought it'd just be really interesting, you know, if there's anyone else out there who are going through the same things, it'd be nice to hear his experiences and hopefully it will help. So Jack has a YouTube channel and it's all about his transition, but also he was on Fair City as the first transgender actor to play. Was it the first
transgender actor / character in a Irish soap opera?
Amazeballs. So he's big and famous. That's the intro to Jack. When did you start to question your gender?
I've never actually been asked that
Oh,
specific
really?
question. No,
Okay.
never. I think the first time when I was, and this is, you're not going to believe this, but I was 5.
5 years old?
Yeah. I was like, my mom was like trying to like give me like dresses and like girly clothes and I mean, to be fair, I wore the odd, you know, Simba legging or, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, cheeky.
But yeah, I never wanted to wear girls' clothes, and I actually once tried to sit on the toilet facing the toilet.
No way!
Yeah,
Like, was it AC Slater style?
Yes, AC Slater.
Oh,
yeah.
that's class.
Yeah. I tried to like straddle the toilet because I thought that's what was right. And my mom was like, no, you're supposed to like sit this way, and I'm like, are you sure? And she was like,
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
When did you know that you were trans?
I think I could have been about 11 or 12, and that's kind of as well when kind of my anxiety problem started too.
Okay.
So it kind of manifested itself, and I think it was through being scared and not knowing what the hell is going on and stuff like that. I don't know, kind of like I have a really bad anxiety problem where like I've suffered from it with my whole life, but I'm getting better through the Charles Linden method.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
You should look it up.
Why don't you just educate me? Educate
the Charles
the
Linden
world.
method is basically like getting off your medication and looking at things kind of from a point of view of it's there, but it's not going to hurt me.
Okay, yeah.
These are only feelings. They're not actual real things, you know, stuff like that.
What made you choose the name Jack?
I don't know, like a lot of people ask me this and I just really like the name. I went through a few names before I actually decided on Jack. I chose Ryan for a while, which funnily enough turned out to be my character's name in Fair City.
And did they know that before?
No,
oh my god, that's so funny.
And it's funny because there's actually a kid in Fair City and his name is Jack and his real name is Ryan. So it was quite confusing when it came to like wardrobe time.
Oh yeah.
Because I'd be like, this is way too small for me. I just settled on Jack because I just really liked it and I think it really suited me.
When you started identifying as Jack, was it hard for people to adjust? Like, were people still calling you Rebecca for a while, and how'd you find that?
Yeah, especially with my family. Like my family were great with the whole thing, but it did take them a while to come around to it, and that's understandable because I hadn't started testosterone before I changed my name yet.
Oh, okay.
So
you did that first.
So like I didn't have a beard. I didn't have like anything like, you know, facially. So they'd go look at me and go, beard Jack. Yeah, it was difficult for a lot of people to come around. But I mean, like my best friend, who's my cousin, when I told her, she literally just went straight away.
That's it.
That was it, and she just never mistaken me.
Yeah, and even did she ever slip up and go, oh?
No, never.
No, never. Wow.
Never. Like she's been a real big support for me as well. Like going through my transition, and my friends like Daryl and Kieran, like they only knew me as Jack. So it was never like a it wasn't like a thing where I had to change things with them or whatever, you know. But I think I'd say a lot of people that are transitioning would say the same, that their family had the biggest problem.
Well, they were the one growing up with you, especially your parents. You were born. Let's say Rebecca.
But like my dad would say, you know, I had you for 24 years as a girl and as Rebecca. So he wasn't the one that found it most hard. I'd say he just kind of had a bit of a tough time trying to adjust. Yeah, really.
Understandably.
Yeah. And he has now, and all my family are great with it, and it's just it's like normal now. It's not like it was ever a thing, you know.
I date you as a girl, so technically you're the only girl that I've dated, but then you turn out to be a guy, so I've never dated a girl.
You're welcome. But when we were dating, I was never girly.
No, you were always kind of the, I don't want to say the man of the situation, because you were the one kind of like, you were the one like asking me out and like kind of opening doors. You went for the kiss as well. You were the one who forced me into a kiss.
Wow.
No, I wanted it.
Wow. So. No, I wanted it.
I wanted it. Who was the first person that you told?
Not including my counsellor.
Yeah, someone like close to you. Yeah.
My mum.
Really?
Yeah. Because I had gone to the counselling session and I had said it, and then I met my mum for coffee afterwards, and I was like, "Listen, I've something to tell you. I don't know how you're going to take it, but I'm not just a lesbian."
Oh, so she knew you were lesbian at this point.
Oh, yeah. I said, "I'm not just a lesbian," and she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "I'm transgender." And she was like, "Okay." So I had to kind of explain what I meant by that. Yeah. You know, I feel male, I've never been female, or, you know, stuff like that. And she understood, like, she didn't, like, burst out crying and be like, "Oh my God, it's the end of the world." Yeah.
Who was the hardest person to tell?
I think for me, like, because it wasn't a hard thing, it was hard to just say it out loud to like family members. I think probably the hardest would have to probably be my dad. I was okay saying it to my brothers and sister, but I think it was my dad, because I knew like that he wouldn't have understood very well, and or, you know, it's not a thing that he'd be used to hearing. He's like 60 now. He'd kill me for saying that, but he's 60 now. Yeah, it was probably, I'd have to say my dad.
Yeah. When did you start testosterone?
3 years ago in April.
Right. And what does that entail? Please enlighten me a little bit.
So basically, in order to get testosterone, you need to be seen to get into Loughlinstown. Loughlinstown is basically the gender clinic. You get to it through the HSE. Before you get seen to by the endocrinologist, you have to have 2 psychiatrists' letters say that, you know, I think this person has gender identity disorder. They need to be seen to, blah blah blah. You need 2. Once you get that, then you get an appointment to see the endo there up in Loughlinstown, and they assess you, and then if they think that you're ready, and they take your bloods and all that stuff, and if they think that you're ready, and if they think that you are compatible to take testosterone, some people aren't, so then you get testosterone. Right. So I get a shot every 11 weeks.
Right. Okay. In the bum. How far along are you in your transition?
I've had just a hysterectomy. I'm waiting and hoping for top surgery. Bottom surgery will follow. I do want bottom surgery, but that won't be for a good few years. Yeah. Because I want to get over top surgery first. Right. Okay.
So with this, like, do you have to raise the money yourself, or is there any sort of like money that you can get for it, or how do you go about with that?
Well, I'd either have to raise the money myself and go privately, right, or the HSE have a waiting list, but the waiting list is like 2 years or something.
Oh, God.
And it's shocking. And
but with that, is it just like based on your like health insurance and stuff like that? Or?
Yeah, well, no. It's free to any trans person as long as
I didn't know that.
Yeah, as long as the doctors say that you're allowed to get it and stuff like that, you know.
What questions you absolutely hate getting asked about your transgender?
That one. No, I'm joking. That one. I think it would probably be how trans are you? What they mean is like, you know, how many surgeries have you had? Have you had the surgery? You know, oh, a good one is, when you get your surgery, can I touch your penis?
What?
It happens more times than not.
Really?
Seriously.
But like, what, because they are attracted to you and want to touch your penis, or they just want?
No, they just want to see what it's like.
It's a penis.
It's because people think because you're transgender, they have the right to ask about your genitals.
Why do people ask about my genitals? My genitals are lovely.
Well, there you go. But nobody would because you're not transgender. How's your genitals?
They're lovely.
Okay.
Bit hairy at the moment, but you know, I'll shave them soon.
Yeah, I get asked a lot about my genitals.
Right.
Which it's never right to ask anybody
No,
about their genitals.
Not appropriate.
Never think it's okay to ask, even if someone is not transgender and they're cis. Do you know the word cis? Do you know what that means?
No.
Cis is what you are. You're cis. You were born biologically female and you identify as female. That means you're cis.
Oh, okay.
Cis people like to think that it's okay to ask about your genitals.
No.
No, but like don't go up to a transgender person and ask them, have they had bottom surgery? Can you touch where they've had bottom surgery, and can you see it? Can you measure it? No.
Why would you do that? What was your hardest day after starting testosterone?
I found like with a lot of people that are on testosterone, they can have like ups and downs. I never really got ups and downs. I'd have, especially when I was going through the menopause, which is what you have to go through.
That is mental. I think I remember you saying something about that, like on social media or something. Like,
especially like after the hysterectomy, you go through menopause, and you get like into horrible moods, and you get like really warm all of a sudden, and you get like really cold, and then you get really warm, and
hot flashes.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Oh god.
So I've had days where like I felt really like crap about myself, and I'm like, you know, what's the point? Not like in a suicidal way.
Yeah.
But like, what's the point? You know, in fucking, you know, I just want to stay in bed and just, you know.
Yeah.
I get like depressive days like that, but I haven't been getting them as much anymore, really, because physically I can see my change, and physically I feel better about myself. I'm more positive these days, I think, definitely.
Oh, that's good.
It was a big step for me knowing that I'm getting rid of my eggs.
Oh yeah.
And getting rid of the chance to possibly have my own biological child.
Yeah.
I would never have the child.
Yeah.
But biologically harvest my eggs and stuff like that. But that was literally down to money, because it's very expensive to get your eggs harvested. I would love to have a baby, and that's in the future for me. Like I do.
Yeah.
Like I do want to have a baby, like a family, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I'd still love the baby just as much if it wasn't.
Yeah.
There
is just a thing that you want to have.
But there is that thing inside me that I do want to have a biological child. With my dimples or my great beard.
Yeah. Hairy legs.
I'm still not over the fact that I can't have a biological child.
Yeah.
And sometimes I forget about it, and I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
But then when I really think about it, like right now, I'm like, that's fucking sad. Like,
it'll always stay with you, I think. I don't think you'll ever really get over it.
Because like in a way, I'm like grieving for
the loss of the children.
Yeah, like I know. It
sounds
it
sounds dramatic, but it is technically
it
is. Yeah,
you're grieving for the eggs or babies that you could have had.
Yeah. What is your happiest day?
I think one of my happiest days was the day I got the prescription for testosterone.
Oh really?
Yeah, definitely. Because that was like winning the lotto.
Yeah, it's like it's starting.
Holy shit!
This is happening. Yeah.
I have days as well where I'm like, hello, beard.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my happiest day, which will be top surgery.
Right, yeah. Is that what your goal is? Not like that's the one that you want most?
Yeah, that's my goal for now, because I'm sick of wearing binders. And it's not good for my health, and it's not good for my lungs and stuff like that.
Do you ever get down about yourself since you've transitioned? Do you have any moments where you're just like, oh?
Yeah, like definitely, like when I think about bottom surgery, and all the complications that can happen, and there's 2 types of bottom surgery, believe it or not.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware.
No, I did not. No, I did not know
there are 2 types of bottom surgery. There's metoidioplasty and there's phalloplasty. Metoidioplasty, I won't go into the gory details, but it's basically when you're on testosterone.
Okay.
You grow down there.
Okay. Okay, I did not know that either.
You grow.
We're getting education here. It's great.
Yeah, you grow. It looks like a mini penis.
Okay. Yeah.
And basically, when you have the growth from that, in metoidioplasty, they basically like you can get boners.
Okay.
Like.
Wow.
Yeah. So like it gets hard.
I know what a boner is. So.
So like basically what they do is like they cut the skin here, and they kind of make it kind of go around, so it's more phallus.
Okay.
You know, you can get a scrolloplasty as well, where you can get balls and stuff. So, but for phalloplasty, it's a lot more complicated in the sense of they actually make a phallus.
Okay.
And like I've seen some results, and like I'm not lying, it looked like another arm.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But I've seen really good results as well. That's like, geez, you wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know that wasn't originally there, you know.
Yeah.
I get days where I'm like, I just wish I had this naturally, you know, and that, you know, because with the phalloplasty, you can't get an erection on your own.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they take skin from like your arm or your leg, like they take like a good chunk, like they take like this much.
Oh my god.
And they use that skin down there, and in order for you to get an erection, they have to put like a pump in, so you have to like pump from like your balls.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
And it like makes it hard.
Yeah.
And then to like debone yourself, you have to like press it another way, and it like deflates and stuff like that. But it's just I find it horrible that you can't just get a boner.
Yeah. But can you with the other surgery? The other one you mentioned? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I get a boner now. Not right now.
Okay.
Like, you know.
I'll give you a few moments.
Yeah.
Did you ever think there was no way out? Like before you started transitioning, you didn't know what was really going on, and you just felt like lost. Did you ever feel like that?
Yeah. I used to feel that way all the time. Before I went on testosterone, like I yearned for testosterone. I was like, I just want this and I need it. And if it was a case that I couldn't get it, I don't know what I would have done, because there's a lot around mental health as well when you're transgender.
I can imagine.
Because you physically want to look a certain way, and when you can't get to look that way, it's frustrating, you know. Yeah. And it took me a long time to get to where I am now, like to get to what I'm looking like now with a beard and. Like, I mean, I could go without the fucking leg hair and the fucking, you know, I probably need to dry that bitch with a hairdryer sometimes. I haven't yet, but I will. I'm joking. I love it. I do love it. And I love shaving my beard, and, you know, I love, like, messing with my facial hair, and I, like, can't actually believe that it's there when I touch it, you know. Especially with anxiety, as I said. Like, I had a lot of anxiety growing up, and a lot of depression growing up, and now that I'm doing this Charles Linden method, I'm getting off my antidepressants slowly. Oh wow! Because I never wanted to be on medication for my anxiety and stuff. You know, I wanted to just naturally be okay.
But you did have moments where it was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, and there was a lot of times where I'd just get really upset, and I just wouldn't leave bed. Oh god! And I just not want to just get up and face the day, or I wouldn't want to go out and be with my friends or like that, because I just didn't think there was a point, really. Oh.
So what advice would you give to someone who thinks they're trans or and are afraid to come out?
I'd say, like, look up a lot of YouTubers that are trans, like myself, for one. Like, I talk very informative in my videos. I'd say look up, like, Chase Ross. I don't know if you looked up.
No, I don't.
Chase Ross, he's so funny. Like, he's a YouTuber. He's in America. He's in Canada. He actually does videos on, like, FTM sex toys and FTM prosthetics. There's a lot of other trans YouTubers out there, like Aidan Dowling. Like, he's another one. I am here if you want to message me to ask any questions. Google is a great thing. That's what I learned from.
It's the best.
There's lots of places you can go to. Like, you can go to your counsellor if you have a counsellor. You can seek out counselling. If you have a local LGBT kind of group, you should go and kind of talk with them or stuff. Like, it's never a thing that you can't go and talk to someone about.
There's always people around.
Because you can go talk to someone about it, and it's not like you're an alien. I felt like an alien back in whatever year that was when I came out as trans. Anyway, I didn't know what the fuck I was, didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know what the hell, but now that I've figured out who I am, it's really kind of, it's settling.
Yeah, it's just like a relief. It's just, you know, now this is what I am, and then I can live my life. Yeah, like I'm 100%, like I'm 100%, I know who I am. A straight trans man, you know, but some people can't even say that. They're like, I think I'm a lesbian, I don't know if I'm trans, you know, and it's hard for people, and I understand that, but there's always help out there. And there's always people you can approach, and if you can't find anybody in the world to approach, you can approach me. He's a last resort, guys.
Last resort. Don't mess me unless you need to, okay? Because I'm busy. I gotta go get my thing done, okay?
What thing?
Well, fine.
He has no thing.
No, I don't. You can message me. It's fine.
Please message him.
Please message me. I don't have any friends.
Well, thank you, Jack, for coming onto my channel.
Thank you.
And informing us all about your journey that you've had.
It was a nice time being here. It was great.
It was very informative as well. There's a lot of things I didn't know. So.
Yeah, well, you learn. Every day's a school day.
Yeah, it really is. Please give this video a wee thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm going to leave a link to Jack's YouTube page in the description if you'd like to go down to his page. Well, just subscribe to him or whatever, and you can watch his videos about himself because he loves himself. And why wouldn't you?
Why the fuck not?
Bitch.
Oh, and subscribe to Sarah too.
Oh yeah, subscribe to me.
That'd be her page, so.
Yeah, subscribe to me. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get Jack on again and do more videos.
So, sorry, are you single or?
No, I'm taken. Sorry.
See, this is why I didn't ask Sarah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.